you an explanation. Broken. Don't tell you an explanation.
Hello, welcome back to the TeenTok show. Oh my God, I'm so excited. I'm so excited. I don't even know why I'm so excited. Hello.
We've not had TeenTok in a while.
I'm telling you.
In a while.
Hello, welcome back to the TeenTok show. I'm your host, Blessing Nathaniel, for today's episode. Oh my God, I miss you guys so much. I miss you.
Oh, I miss you too.
I miss you, oh my God. But yes, this is the TeenTok show, your one-stop show where we answer mind-boggling questions that teenagers have to ask about whatsoever. Anything that you want to ask about, ask us.
Yes.
We will use God's way of answering to answer your questions.
Oh, yes.
Say clock that.
Clock it,
everybody. Yeah, so with me I have a very special, important, everlasting, bountiful, beautiful guest.
It's okay.
A very beautiful guest with me. Please, my dear, introduce yourself.
Because I think she's already done all the introductions.
Hey, you don't know
those my heart is full right now.
I know, right?
Anyways, my name is Mercy Abakuru.
Hi, Mary.
And I'm so glad to be back once again because I feel like I'm a very constant guest here. And I always enjoy doing it.
And it's lovely to have you back.
Thank you.
Oh my God, very nice. Okay, so how have you been? So let's start with today. Today. Yes.
I feel like today is very peaceful, very subtle for me. Like everything I want to do is subtle. As you can see, I'm not even wearing any jewelry.
Chill girl,
like
chill
my
girl.
natural. Yeah, I'm just a chill girl. Like
I hate that phrase, by the way. It
started with the rain. Like
exactly.
When rain started falling early morning, I was like, yo.
I wanted to sleep.
Actually,
go back.
Not really. I wanted to go to church because I feel like now the church will not be hot today. The sun is not going to be hot. Like you see, like
but whenever it rains,
nice.
it's hot.
It's not hot today. Is it hot today?
Actually, no.
It's actually 4 p.m. and the sun is not out. It's not scorching. Like
it's like a chill, gloomy weather.
Yeah, today I'm very, very fine. I'm okay. I'm happy.
How about the week?
Thank you.
In general. Last week.
Yeah, my week has also been fine. Yeah, I feel like this is the week since school closed that I felt very put together. The other weeks I was just helter-skelter running around. I don't even know what I'm doing.
Right.
But yeah, like by the grace of God, and thank God that this week was great for me. How about you, Blessing?
Oh, I think today was also chill for me actually. Like I said, I want to sleep in the morning because gloomy weather is my favorite weather, guys. You start off by reading a book. Imagine I have a book in my bag. Read a book and then you just chill and you sleep. Exactly, just sets the mood. That's what I like about reading weather. So it's like, I know like heavy rain with lightning and thunder. It was just
like it was just raining.
Yeah, just raining. Very, bookish, sleepish weather. So yeah, it was very chill today. I did some work today. I ate shawarma, guys.
Oh,
I made shawarma.
You made it. That's a new one.
It's a new one. Mind you, I don't even like cooking food, but it was very lovely. And for my week was interesting. Interesting. Let's use the word interesting.
Go in detail. Go in detail.
I mean, I had to go back to Faraba.
Okay, that's fine. There's nothing interesting.
That's why I said interesting. No, but it was something that I like.
Okay.
See, that's the interest. It's not about school is a different thing. Yeah. But I liked that one was something. I was nervous, but we pulled through. We thank God.
You're nervous about going to Faraba?
Yes,
because of
the thing
event.
I had to exactly. Okay. I was nervous about the event I had to do. But I was not. I was when I entered Faraba camp. I was like, I can't. If somebody told me I'll be back here this soon, I would never have believed it.
Wow.
But there I was, back there.
It was great.
But yeah, my week was very, very... We thank God for everything, actually. It's been very chill. Very, very nice, actually, yeah. Very, the things God have told you He's going to give you coming to pass, stuff like that.
Oh, yes.
Yeah, it was very, very nice, very, very nice. So yes, guys, if we're here today, it means what? We have a topic of discussion. Discussion.
Interesting.
In Charles's accent. Topic of discussion.
Hi, Charles.
And now Josephine, apparently. Topic of discussion. So, I refer to this question.
Okay.
This question is very controversial.
Wow.
Right? Very, very controversial. So, we're going to read the question once. We go on a break, and then we come back. I want you to hear it, and then
reflect.
Exactly. So you're also going to hear it and reflect when we come back. Then we dive deeper inside.
Yes.
Inside. So yes, I'm ready for the question. So the question for this episode reads: when looking at a person with lust, when looking at a person with lust, is the person also involved? You see how I say this is very controversial.
Very
When looking at someone with lust, is the person you're looking at also involved in lust? Now you've heard the question. We're going to take a quick break for you guys to reflect, for her to reflect. When we come back, we'll dive inside into the question. Don't go anywhere, we'll be right back.
Don't tell you an explanation. Broken. Don't tell you an explanation. Broken. Don't tell you an explanation. Broken. Don't tell you an explanation. Broken.
Hello, welcome back to the TeenTok show. I'm your host, Blessed Nathaniel, with my immaculate guests, Mary C. Agbakuru, for today's episode. So yes, we had the question before we went on the break. I'm going to read the question, and then you tell me what you think about the question.
Okay.
Right? What you think? Does
I
that
have
sound
so many
French?
thoughts,
Does that sound French?
Yeah, what you think?
What you think about the question?
What's
That's
the
nice.
question?
Yes, let me read the question again. We're looking at a person with lust. Is the person also involved? Yes, is the person you're looking at with lust also involved? So tell me what you think about this question.
I mean, I have so many thoughts about this particular question because if you think about it from a biblical standpoint and even from logical or psychological standpoint, like all of them have the same like agreement.
Right.
You cannot force your internal, like what you think internally. I say internally. What you think internally onto somebody else that doesn't even know what you're thinking about. Okay, so my answer is no. Like, no, I'm not even ready. Like, I'm not up for any debate with anybody. I mean, you can put your comments in the comment section. Of course, I'm like everybody's entitled to their opinions, but like for me personally, I'm not up for any debate about it.
There's
For me,
no independence.
there's no
someone.
you understand?
Yeah.
So as long as it's not the intention of the person to make you lust against, in fact, even if it's the intention, you still committed a sin by lusting over the person. You understand? Because Jesus said in Matthew chapter 5, somewhere in Matthew chapter 5, he says that it is said in the law that adultery is a sin. But anybody who looks at, okay, in this case he used the woman, anybody who looks at another woman with lust has committed sin in their own hearts. You see, he said in their own hearts. He did not say he and the woman
Actually,
have
very
committed
specific.
a sin. Jesus was very, very specific about the thing. So, I mean, I don't know if you're debating with me, they're also debating with Jesus. But what can I say? What can I say? I think he made it very clear that it is you that is committing that sin.
Yeah.
Yeah, you understand. And it is something that lust is something that you think in your mind, in your heart. You understand?
Yeah.
Something that is coming from you. You decided to have this fantasy about this particular person and objectify the person. So that's sin is your fault, and it's not the person's fault. The person on the receiving end doesn't even know that
exactly
they are participating in something. Oh God, oh Jesus! Like, to think about it, it's a very scary thing.
Exactly.
It's a very, like, imagine I could read minds, and I'm reading your mind, and I'm seeing you doing some things in your mind with me.
Exactly, like this movie that I saw about a woman that can hear men's thoughts. So now she's hearing very crazy things. So imagine something like that. Are you going to say that it's her fault?
It's her fault. It's her fault.
That's your issue.
Yeah. So like that's my first thought. That's my first opinion. Because like I said, I have so many.
I have so many. Like you're getting ready for it, guys. So I definitely think there's something like it depends. Like Jesus in the Bible said, it's very, very specific. Like it's a sin in your own heart. If you even look at it from the psychological standpoint, the person that you're looking at may not even know you're looking at them.
Oh, yes.
Let's start there.
Definitely don't know.
How would they even know that you're thinking of them with lust, in the lustful mindset, right? Even if, like you said, even if they have the intention of making you lust after them, that is their own battle to deal with. Your own battle is to not lust after them, right? It's for you to fight. That if you're dealing with lust, whether the woman is dressed in a short skirt or she's dressed from head to toe, you will still have the lust issue. It's something for you to do with, because it doesn't matter if the person is completely clothed, you can still think of the person in a lustful manner. So it has nothing to do with the other person. I think it has nothing to do with that person. Yes, some things can, trigger it or some things can stir it up or whatever, doesn't mean it's the fault of the person. It just means it's something that you have to deal with.
It's a battle that you have to face.
Exactly. It's a battle that you have to face. You have to ask God to help you to face those kind of battles.
Yes.
And not come and be telling people that, oh, but why are you dressing in a short skirt? Like, I've seen other people do that kind of thing. Oh, but why was she wearing a short skirt?
And I think, like being, like calling people out for particular, but like, okay, I'm a believer, okay? So you see a fellow believer come to church and wear something very immodest. Like, this is not the place to wear this kind of thing, understand? But you cannot go out now and see somebody that is in the world and start expecting them to know the things that you know as a believer, or the things that you like to obey the rules that you
really
follow as a believer. You understand? So it doesn't make sense. It does not make sense. I feel like, especially if you're talking to believers, if you're talking to people that like believe in God and abide by His rules, the things that we should think about in our minds, in our hearts, even the Bible said it, we should think purely about lovely things, you understand?
Exactly.
So if I told you it's a battle, like Blessing said, it's a battle that you're facing on your own, you talk to people, you open up to people about it. That's why accountability is important. You don't shift blame. You don't shift the blame to the victim, because the person that you're objectifying did not consent to the thing. So like, no, I'm talking about it logically now. How can they be involved? Like, even legally, how can somebody
involved? Exactly.
If I thought you did not consent to something, you were not in the discussion, you didn't agree, you didn't plan together. How are you involved in the thing? Like, think about it logically. Let's remove the Bible first. How are you involved in the thing? So
let's not remove the Bible, but like, let's just think about
it. Let's put it aside for 2 minutes. Like,
let's put it aside. Let's just talk about the logical. Aside. But like, basically, just the logical part of it is that it makes no sense.
It makes no sense
that the person is going to be involved.
Yeah.
Whilst you that is doing it to, as it doesn't even carry the same thing.
Like,
you're the one thinking it. This person has no idea. So of course the person
idea.
cannot be committing a sin in that moment. Even if when you talk about this church and this church, right? I can go to a different church and I will be seen as dressed immodestly or not completely modest, because everybody is different. But then to now put that on moi particularly is now, because like I said, my belief and your beliefs are going to be obviously very different. So to not come and approach me and be like, oh, but why am I wearing clothes that is not reaching, that did not cover my toes? Why am I wearing why am I wearing open toe shoe?
Where's your collarbone showing? You have asked me that before.
What?
Yes.
A collarbone?
Yes. My sister, I don't even know. I was very confused.
I should struggle myself and write it. Like, somebody will probably come and ask me now, why is my hand showing? Why am I not wearing gloves? Like, do you get? So I feel like it just straight up, I think it's very self-understood, thankfully, by Lord Jesus Christ, and made very specific that the person is not involved. It is completely in your own heart.
The person is completely unaware of your thoughts. Like, let's give an example now. You're walking down the street, or like somebody is walking down the street, or minding the business that pays them. You see a stranger, you stand and you look. You're not appreciating the beauty. Instead, you're lusting over the person. You know, those are two very different things.
Yes.
You're lusting over the person. Like, how is that a person's fault? The person is probably working and thinking about the cash or the dinner that
person most likely does not know you.
Does not know you.
Probably has things to worry about. Even person is not worrying. Person is just, like you said, minding their business.
Minding their business.
So say, mind your own business.
And you have collected somebody's child, put in your mind. And started doing different things with the person.
And for some reason, this person is supposed to be involved. Hey, brother and sister.
Brother and sister.
Hey, it doesn't make sense now.
It doesn't make sense.
It doesn't make sense. But yes, so of course we have comments. I don't know why I'm doing this. We have comments, right? So we have. I feel like it sounded so weird.
French.
It wasn't French. It just sounded like I wanted to sound French. I was a failure. Yes. So we have comments. Very
interesting
comments. So you might agree, you might not agree, but then the point is that these are people's perspectives, yeah, and people's comments. So we're gonna go on a short break, and when we come back, we'll read the comments for you guys to hear, and then discuss.
Come to you an explanation. Broken. Come to you an explanation. Broken. Come to you an explanation.
I think when you're speaking.
Come to you an explanation. Broken.
Okay, hello. Welcome back to the TeenTok show. I'm your host, that's Nathania.
Ooh.
She's your guest, Maria Bakuru. Okay, so I'm going to read the question, and then we're going to now dive into the comment section, into the comments.
Yeah.
Yes. So the question reads, when looking at the person with lust, is the person also involved? That is, the person that you're looking at, is the person also involved? So the first comment says, yes, but being lustful is your own battle to fight.
Yes.
Do you agree?
You started, so I don't know. I feel like you should have started the way you ended. I don't know.
But I feel like there's a thing, yeah? When you say, is the person also involved?
Okay.
Will the involvement be in the sin or just involved?
It's just involved. The person don't just involved. The person don't just involved
In a way, right? I
Because-
feel like, right? I feel like
the
there's
person
a
did not
way
consent to it, like we said before.
you are thinking of somebody. Doesn't mean the person is also involved in your sin.
It's not. It's
Just there. Is that possible?
I feel like you have involved the person in the action that the person doesn't want to be involved in.
But the sin is yours.
Yeah, but the sin is yours.
Yours, sharp.
And without their consent as well, and without their knowledge. So, yeah.
Yeah, so the person said, yep, but being lustful is your own battle to fight. So this other comment is from Victoria.
Hi, Victoria.
Hi, Victoria. Hi, Victoria. Victoria says, it depends, but it's more of the person looking than the person being looked at. If the tree is bad, the fruit will be too. If a person is usually exposed to lustful things, example, books, music, friends, movies, etc., it will be easier for that person to lust over a fully clothed person too. He or she can as well chop off his or her eyes if it causes them to sin or lust. He didn't say the other person. I like
Not me
that.
that talk now, Bible talk.
I like that.
The Bible that said
remove it.
Whatever causes you to sin, take it off. No, we're not saying you should block your eyes
Don't.
or something.
No,
I beg
there's
you,
obviously a different meaning
I
to
beg,
that.
I beg.
Please
Let's
don't.
this
Before you come outside,
this is literature. We're talking. I don't know
using-
what figure of speech we're using.
Yes,
but
but where's this figure of speech?
yes. Please, like you should.
Metaphorical, exactly.
Like what
Metaphorical.
Victoria said, and I love Victoria's opinion so much. Like whatever causes you to sin, like she said, you're already exposed to lustful
things
things.
like that, yeah.
You understand? So things like books, pornography, like all these movies and everything that make
And
you
your friends, some
that
circle.
triggers this kind of things. The music you listen to, because whether you like it or not, all these things they matter.
Exactly.
You understand? So that's why you should remove all those things. You know, you should try to avoid all the things that will cause you to lead to that sin of lusting over even a fully clothed person. You should try to remove all those things and avoid them. I agree with Victoria.
Yes, I definitely agree with Victoria because it makes, like she said, if you're exposed to these kind of things, it's easier for you to lust over a fully clothed person. It doesn't matter if you're persons wearing short skirts,
Abaya
or wear abaya. If you're already exposed to someone close from either your friends or the books you read. Guys, the books you read,
it
sometimes
matters.
they read very weird books, very
very
suspicious books. I've seen people the books that they're reading. Excuse you.
And I feel like books are worse than even movies because
Think
like,
about books,
leave
they
it to your
ask
own
you to
imagination.
imagine. Exactly.
You understand?
That's why they're so very important, but they can be very dangerous. That's the book thing about books. That's why you need to choose the books you read very, very carefully. You're reading some things there. Oh,
Coming from a bookworm.
exactly. I'm a bookworm. I know what I read. I'm not. But I like to read thriller and self-help books and Christian literature and stuff like that. So basically, it's basically the things that you read that basically forms your mindset and your principles and stuff like that,
Thinking
right?
capacity as
So
a
if you're
person.
always reading about lustful books, romance books, all those ones, oh, dark romance,
God save
friends
me,
to
man.
lovers,
Oh.
alpha male and omega woman. Excuse you, think you're an animal.
Are you God? I'm
I
not
hate
a
those words.
man.
I really don't like that kind of book. What do you mean? Who's alpha and omega? It's not only God.
It's God, oh please. I don't know.
The alpha,
Blasphemy.
the alpha male trope
Blasphemy.
and the omega female. What? You know, we have alpha males are wolves, guys. Other than God, you're not an animal. Let's stick to where we belong. Like, please, the things you read and the
No
movies
matter
you
you love.
watch. Basically,
music
because
you listen
it's
to.
the things you consume.
Yeah.
You consume through your eyes, you consume through your ears. Like, you are watching some movies every why are you watching 50 Shades of Grey? My dear child of God.
Visual nutrients. We
What happened to abattoir?
I remember my sister. Remember it's a talk that we had when I first joined into audiovisual nutrients. What should take in visually and whatever they call this?
Forgotten it.
Visually and through the ears matters a lot.
Yes.
It does, like, it matters a lot. So you can be taking something that is either nourishing your spirit, or it's just leaving it stagnant there where it is, or it's making you sick spiritually and you don't even know. Like spiritually, you're on oxygen, on life support spiritually.
It's not just one machine; it's like 10 machines.
10 machines supporting your spiritual life right now. My God. So like it matters a lot. It does matter a lot.
It matters a whole lot, the things that you consume. So if you're consuming things like this, it makes it easier for you to lust after someone that is fully clothed. And this is not just from the male perspective. Even as a woman, you can lust about a man that is completely clothed. He doesn't have to show his chest or his supposed 6 packs or 8 packs. Yes, you can be fully clothed and you will lust after him because you're consuming dark romance.
Okay.
Right?
Nice comment, Victoria. Thank
exactly.
You
so please, I love this kind of. I really love this kind of comment. Thank you very much. So Victoria also says, I like Victoria. Victoria also says, not everyone will lust after the same individual. So the person should compare themselves to those who wouldn't and figure out what to do. Do you understand the comment?
Not really.
So basically she's saying that, like, okay, there's this individual. Not every, you lust after the individual. Somebody else is not going to lust after them. So you need to now compare yourself to those people that would not lust after those particular people or that particular person, and then figure out how to not do the same. Do you know how that's possible? So let's say there's this fine dark man, tall, dark and handsome type thing, right? Exactly. So
I'm not smiling.
You're on camera. So let's say there's this fine dark, tall and handsome person. Even if let's say dark and handsome, right? So let's say I would lust after this individual, right? You would not lust after the person, particular fine, tall, dark and handsome. So my job to do is to come to you, basically accountability partner thing.
Okay.
And then you that would not lust after this man, I'll figure out what to do through your help, or even if it's not through your help, but then, you know, through other people that you know that would not be lusting over people. Basically, I'm sure the best way to do that is to stop consuming things that have to do with lust and to pray and to read the Bible and stuff like that.
Yeah.
But the point is that you should figure it out.
I feel like one thing that has helped me a lot is that I know how to differentiate, like, appreciating someone's beauty and lusting after the person. Like, I feel like because the lust is so common, like people that are being lusted over blame themselves, like especially for a lady, for example, you're very curvy and everything. Now you're coming to say that it's your fault now that people are lusting over you. Like, you see people be very insecure of, you know, like going and you're like, this person's looking at me, this person is looking at me. Beauty is God-given, especially physical beauty is God-given, and everything that God creates is excellent and perfect. The same way that you probably admire the beauty of nature and say, "Oh, God is wonderful." Can't you do that same thing for a human being? Like, you must not look at a person and lust over them. You can just appreciate God's beauty. You can tell the person, "Oh, you're so beautiful," like that. "Oh, you're so handsome." Like, you understand? There are many instances that people were called beautiful and handsome in the Bible. Rachel.
Sarah, did you see how they described her in the Bible?
Rachel, very beautiful. Joseph, until even Potiphar's wife was after him.
I'm gonna have to run, mind you, had to run for his life.
You see? What again? Daniel, like, there are people that are called handsome in the Bible.
Very beautiful people. Exactly.
So, like, it's not a sin to be handsome and beautiful, because, like, everybody should be handsome and beautiful. And
yeah, because I've seen instances where people that, like I say, curvy people, and then they're always very mindful of the things like wearing clothes, and then I feel like it's unfair to even to tell them those kind of things because they don't make themselves curvy. They came out like that, so to come and lust after them and stuff like that. I've heard someone say that, tell a girl with this your big nyash, something like that. Like, it's very like, what do you expect to happen? The guy was like, you know, following her and stuff, and then I with your big nyash. It's like, now she cannot feel beautiful in God's image, like how God created her, because of the things, because you're lusting after her, stuff like that, right? So I feel like it's very people to behave yourself. Let that not strike you. Any season,
God created beauty to be appreciated purely, not objectified.
Exactly. Not, and this is not just from the male perspective.
From
Women
female,
too.
I'm talking about everybody.
Women too. They used to do their own too. So the point is from both sides. 'Cause I know that most time when you think lust, most people think
Guys,
because
yeah.
I know majority carries the boat and stuff like that. But yes, we have women that also do it too. So if you're a woman or you're a girl, you need to do it. Refrain from doing that.
Refrain, please.
Exactly. Refrain from doing that.
You can appreciate beauty like that was given by God. And then if you distort that beauty into lust, that is on you, my sister, my brother. It's on you.
Once you find yourself
Completely on
doing
you.
that, clock
Please.
yourself,
Clock
check yourself, examine yourself, stuff like that.
Thank
So we have
you.
another comment from Rose. Rose says, the person can be involved if he or she is the one that leads the individual to look at them lustfully. What do you think about that comment?
So, okay. I don't know if she means, I forgot what they call it, enticing. Is it enticing? Or like when somebody entices someone else?
Yes.
It's called enticing, right? If I thought
Unless
that's
you're
what she
dating
means, if that's what, because I don't understand what she means by
Like, this person is the one that leads them to look at them. Because
nobody will lead you to look at any. I don't know.
No, there are people that okay, maybe they dress a type of way. Because people like there are people in this world that do things, yeah. But if you that's what we're trying to say, that the person can be dressed a type of way to make you lust after them. But the point is, if you actually end up lusting after them,
Intent matters.
exactly.
I said it at the beginning. Intent matters a lot. So you don't even know the person's intention. So now that's left for God to judge. If you ask me, okay. So okay, for example, now somebody's wearing very skimpy clothes. Like, oh my God, when I go to this party, some guys are going to be looking at me. That's your intention in your heart. So when it happens, you don't. I don't know. They're at fault. You're also at fault. You understand? But you see somebody that probably just wears something that they like or something that they feel very beautiful in. Their intention is not to come and make anybody lust after them.
Exactly.
They just want to look good and feel good. And then you come and you start lusting after them. How is that their fault? It's not their fault. So if I told your intention in your heart, you know in your heart that you wore this thing or you did this thing so that somebody will lust after you, then that's also your fault. Both of you are at fault in the
your own
situation.
sin to carry. You have a different sin
Yeah,
to
that's
carry.
your own thing to carry.
Exactly. So the person lusting after you
Also has
their own
own-
sin and battle to fight.
Exactly.
So basically, those are actually two different sins.
Things, yeah.
So the point of the lust part is on you that's lusting, right? Because someone can wear that skimpy clothes so that the other guys will be enticed, and some guys will not be enticed because they are not lusting. Do you get?
Yeah.
Exactly. I don't want it
I
to come and look
understand.
like, it's because she might not be their type. Is let's be guided.
No, I feel like self-control is a very
exactly
important thing, especially in the life of a
the
Christian.
fruit of the
It's
spirit.
a fruit of the spirit.
Control
Yes.
yourself. That's the whole point. That's literally the main point, that you need to have self-control. And it's not like it's going to be easy. Especially for someone, if you're already dealing with lust, it's not going to be an easy thing for you, because there are people are everywhere. People are going to dress however they want. You cannot police anybody's dressing. The point
Or
is that
everybody's dressing.
exactly. The point is for you to
Look away.
your mind exactly look that eye. Don't remove your eye, but
Look
like look
away.
away. That's the point. And to ask God to help you.
Yeah.
That's the only way you can help. And if anything, if you know you're always going to parties that women are always wearing skimpy clothes,
Leave the party.
why are you going to wear
Why are you going to
go
tell
and
them,
lust after them
Ace, don't wear skimpy clothes. I'm coming here tomorrow. Don't wear
to a
anything."
club? You're going to a club.
My brother, my sister.
What do you expect?
I don't know.
Exactly. So, yes, please, let's be guided. So now to the last comment. Not very lengthy, but lengthy enough. Last comment is from Hannah.
Hi, Hannah.
Hello. There are two categories. The first is when the person sexualizes themselves. They are playing their own part.
Yeah.
But it's a battle for both of you. Can't you?
Hannah, we read your mind, or you read our mind. I don't know.
Hannah, you are blessed with the wisdom of God.
You are.
Blessed with the wisdom of God. She said it's a battle for both of you, because they might be fighting that battle themselves, that same battle themselves. But that shouldn't be a reason to give in to lust. Thank you.
Thank you. Like we
They
were
can
saying.
wear whatever they want. You cannot police them. That's not the reason why you should lust after them. That's the point. Yeah, so let me continue. That shouldn't be a reason to give in to lust, because if I'm not lustful, I'll just look away from someone who is half naked.
My brother and my sister, we have been saying this. We have.
That's like the whole point of course people say from the very beginning. If I'm not that's what I'm looking away. Exactly, just look away. That's the whole point. Look away. The second category is when the person is modest and put together. In that case, it is 100% your own battle. You have to fight it.
In fact, even the other one is 100%. It's 100% your own and 100% her own.
Exactly.
You understand? Or his own.
Exactly. So basically, but if the person is dressed modestly and you two were to go and lost, you have problems.
You have a problem. And I feel like on the side of the people that, you know, like sexualize themselves, I think it's mostly for validation, if you ask me.
I believe
like
so
this kind
too.
of people, they don't feel like they are loved enough.
Even
So
if it's not validation from men, it's just validation from somewhere.
Yeah, just from somewhere. Like they want to feel that sense of like they want that attention.
Exactly.
They want the attention. So like maybe they say if I do this, if I wear this, that's the attention that they're looking for, they will get. And it's a struggle that they have to, you know, like get out of on their own. And you now, as another person, should not give in to the temptation. You shouldn't. You
Run
should not
away.
give in to the
Be
temptation.
like your brother Joseph.
Joseph
ran
ran
away.
You see, like he was a man of excellence, and I love Joseph so much. He was a man of excellence and diligence. He was just trying to make ends meet in that house,
And they wanted to
working
use him
hard.
and just targeted the small boy.
And then when he ran away, he didn't give in to the temptation.
Because the Bible itself says to run. Flee from what? Flee from it.
Sexual immorality.
Flee from sexual immorality.
And I think it's the only sin. I think it's the only battle that the Bible
God
asks us
tells
to
you to run
flee.
away from. Because he knows you cannot. If you can handle it, he will tell you to handle it. That's the point. You're supposed to run. Carry your 2 legs. You carry your slippers in your hand. Tip one side.
They will leave the slipper self.
Run away. You can buy another slipper, but run away. The whole point is that you need to shift yourself, exclude yourself, remove yourself. Find a word that means all these things and say it to yourself, right? That's why we were saying that you cannot be going to a club and expecting that they are going to be dressed in abaya or dressed like a nun. If you're going to a club, you know what you're going to. You know what you're stepping
into.
You might not say it, but in your heart, you know that you're going to see women with short skirts and probably less. Exactly. So like that's why I say it's 100% your battle to fight. If you don't deal with it, can I help you and deal with your loss?
I can't.
I cannot do that. Exactly. So she also says, that's why, as Paul said in Romans 14 and 15, the stronger should not let their actions cause the weaker to stumble. But at the end of the day, it is still your own battle. We all have our own battles. So when someone's socializing themselves, that's their own battle too. Basically just sums up everything that we are saying. That someone is sexualizing themselves, if they are dressed in a short skirts or whatever, that is their own battle to fight. But when it comes to the lust of you lusting after them,
it's
that's
also
your issue, my dear. My darling dearest. Now you get that problem, not them. They have their own issue to fight with. So they are involved in their own sin, whatever sin they are committing by sexualizing themselves for whatever reason. That's their sin and cross to carry.
The Bible said we shouldn't lead others to sin.
Exactly.
And I feel like that's why, like, we as believers, you know, the things we say, the things we wear, the things, the actions that we do, like, you know, like how you don't think about yourself alone. You know, you can feel good about it, but you think, you say, how is this going to affect others, like the people around me, people that are looking up to me, or even people that are not even looking up to me, like how is it going to affect them? So I feel like that's how we live our lives. You know, we think about others and how we're representing Christ and God. Like, because people are seeing Jesus in us, so people cannot see Jesus in you with, I don't even know what to say. You understand?
With neckline that is reaching here.
My sister, my brother, people cannot see Jesus in you, my brother, with going out shirtless, with shorts that is reaching.
Why is your slit reaching here? I don't understand. I think it's slit. It's not a slit means it's a slit. Not a whole. Guys, please.
As a guy shirtless, you're walking around. How have you seen Jesus in you? They're seeing 6 packs. They're seeing Jesus. So.
And it's probably not even 6 packs. Let's be honest with ourselves. It's probably not 6 packs. You probably think it's 6, and it's not. You probably have a big stomach. I'm not saying it's bad, but then, like, if other women there are women that are attracted to big stomach. Why? I'm not saying that's one thing too. That's also where is the woman's battle to not lust after you with the big stomach.
But like then again, I'm going to give an example. If somebody parks a nice car outside, for example, or places like a diamond or something outside, is it the person's fault for placing it there? and somebody else steals it, is it the person's fault for having a nice car, or is it the other person that stole it? His greed.
Exactly.
You understand? So like that's my way to put it. I feel like we should not shift blame. We should not deflect accountability. We should take accountability for our own actions and the things that we do. Yes.
So basically, in summary, let's summarize everything that we've said today.
I think we've been mixing up and down. I said intent matters. Don't deflect accountability. I just said that right now. Be accountable. Take the blame. You take the blame. When you take the blame, you ask God for help, because you cannot truly repent if at all you're shifting the blame.
Exactly.
Then you're saying, oh no, the fault is not on me. The fault is on the person that wore the thing. How?
There's no remorse to begin with.
There isn't. So me, I still stand by my action. Like, the person that is being lusted over, after, is not involved. It's not involved. So that's what I have to say.
If the person is sexualizing themselves, they're involved in their own sin. But with your own loss, that's completely on you.
Yeah.
Exactly. So basically, what we're trying to say is ask God for forgiveness. No, they go where they wear all those ones, or where you know that if you go there, you will start losing people.
Flee.
The things you consume, all your dark romances, your 50 Shades of Grey. No, please drop them. Read your Bible.
Read.
Do your quiet time, guys. Read your Bible.
Watch Abattoir.
Watch Abattoir.
Watch The Chosen.
See. You will tell
Watch
me
House of
here.
David. I have many. I have
Plenty.
plenty.
If you don't like the new ones, go and watch Mount Zion.
Oh my.
Go
Dove.
and watch
Mount Zion movies.
House of Fire.
Oh yes.
Watch them. If you don't have anything to do, you are bored. Pray. Fight the devil. Battle. You always do that. That's the thing. If you don't have anything to do, what's come was go and sleep.
Go ahead.
Rainy season, go and sleep.
Oh yes.
Exactly. So we've come to the end of today's episode. Basically, we're asking you guys to try to not shift your blame. Ask God for help. And if someone else if you think the other person is sexualizing themselves, or they did that to, for you to sexualize them, look away.
Prove the devil wrong.
Exactly. Prove the devil wrong. If you think that you cannot do it there, carry your legs and run. That's the whole point. So we've come to the end of this episode. Thank you very much, my darling.
It was nice.
Thank you very much. It was nice to be here. I missed you guys so much. So yes, please do not forget to go follow us on everything. Check out our Facebook. Our Facebook, YouTube, TikTok, exactly, and IG. Everything. We're everywhere. Even on Google. Exactly. So send me your comments, send me your questions to all social media platforms, and then we'll respond to you and everything. Yes. So from TeenTok and Paradise TV, we would like to say bye. We love you, and we need to survive. Bye.
Come to you an explanation. Broken. Come to you an explanation.